Alright, so if you have been on Twitter, if you follow EA FIFA Mobile on Twitter, you can see that they posted this a little bit earlier today, where they've got some changes coming to plans and programs over the next few weeks, which is pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited about this. So new things in here. If we go and check out the blog, we'll bring this up. They talked about this here over the next 2 to 3 weeks. They're going to be modifying, adding, removing plans and programs. So just a little bit of an overview of these things, and then maybe some predictions of what we think is going to happen with some news. So I want to hear if you got any predictions, who you think, especially the one big one at the end. Let me know what you think is going to happen with any of these things. So world qualifier player rounds are coming again. They're coming back. So you saw this is the second round of players this week, which is awesome. Wednesday is when we gotta look forward to that, so make sure you come check back here to see what's going on with that. Thursday morning, for those in the Eastern Hemisphere, will be the complete rundown, and they're going to talk about what those master keys are for. So I know I've been collecting some of those. They've been talking about them for a while. I'm excited to find out what they actually are going to be there. And then of course all of this is subject to change and all of that, but team of the year plans, it looks like they're going away. So this is the last week to complete them. So if you want to complete the team of the year plans, they are going away after that, to make room for some what does it say, make room for some new content that they have planned for the spring. So if you're close to completing it, definitely get on that grind. You got about a week to do that before it ends off. And then this one I am definitely most excited about. We have 3 new little teaser cards here. First one, obviously new game changers, new rookies, and new veterans as well. So they don't even have the stats on the bottom two, but you do have that 90 overall for our game changer, which I don't know, that sounds pretty good. I think that's higher actually than any of the game changers right now. I think the highest right now is 88. I could be wrong about that, but yeah, definitely excited to see what new things we have with that. We should probably expect them to be higher since it's later in the season and those things, but I don't know. I'm excited for that. And then the big one that I'm so excited about, so new players in all those and updating the team heroes. So the team heroes are being updated with new players. I'm really looking forward to see who is going to be in those team heroes. So obviously it's going back to the ones that we already have. We'll jump to that. We got all our team heroes already. They're going away. It's going to be our last chance to these team heroes. It didn't say when it was going to update, so it said in the next couple of weeks it will be, to look forward to that. So it could be any day, I guess, but I really want to know who it's going to be. It'll be really interesting to see. Arsenal, I feel like there's I don't know, it was like kind of like I was debating this one. I felt like Koscielny probably was the one that deserved it the most. He's kind of that one, like you even saw when they played against Bayern, that when he went off the pitch, like the game just like completely shifted for them, right? So to me, he seems like that team hero thing, but he did just get a 94 overall ultimate flashback card, so it's quite possible that maybe because he got that, I don't know how they picked them. That's part of it, but I would definitely pick for me, team hero, him or Olivier Giroud. You know, that guy who kind of just, he doesn't score a whole bunch of goals all the time, but he's very consistent, right? You know, always getting the goals, always putting them in. Big workhorse there. So those would probably be the 2 that I might put up for the team hero. Petr Cech as well, obviously a good guess for that one, but it'd be really interesting to see that one as well. Same with Bayern. I was talking with one of my former league mates, Viking, about this, and we were saying, you know, Bayern, so many good players they could have in there. Neuer would be a nice one to see. You can see Neuer coming in there. Lewandowski, obviously, like, he's got so many cards going on in this game. It's hard to see him getting another one. I also kind of thought that Robin, you know, he's got, the only other card he's got in this game is an 89 overall card, which probably time for a little bit of an upgrade. So it was all a bit flashback at the start, you know, been a solid player for them like throughout. Again, kind of like, you know, the player that he always solid, maybe doesn't get the most amount of goals on the team, but always a solid player for it. Man United's getting a new player. Man United, I feel like probably that one's going to Rooney. I know we got the record breaker one, but I think again, like one of those players definitely worthy of a team hero card. But it'll be interesting to see with all these cards who will end up getting it. We'll see if Lukaku gets the one for Everton. Again, one of those players, he already got that huge card, but not a lot of people I think got that 97 overall based on how much is in the auction house. So maybe that's one of those cards that could come back, getting us one of his cards, which would be really nice as a striker card for that one. And yeah, but yeah, I want to hear your predictions. Who do you think is going to get it? I feel like players like Mane, you know, is too new into it to be a team hero, but so it'll be interesting, like teams like Liverpool and stuff, who comes up with the team heroes. But I want to hear your guesses. Who do you think is going to be the team hero for your favorite team? Who do you want to be the team hero for your favorite team? I'm going to go with, I know I got to pick one. I got to pick one team hero for Arsenal. I'm going with Koscielny. I think he's going to be the team hero. I think he deserves the team hero in my opinion, even though he's got that ultimate flashback card. That's my guess. That's my prediction. That's what I want to see. Another back will be interesting though, to keep it on that same on the same side there with Bahrain, but hey, we'll see what happens. And then the Ultimate Hero. We'll see. Maybe we'll get another Ultimate Hero out of that one. But I don't know. It'll be fun. Either way, I'm excited to see all these new team heroes. I'm excited to see all these new sets. But yeah, let me know your predictions. Let me know who you think it's going to be, and then we'll come back when these all drop, and we'll see how well we did with these predictions. But anyways, thank you for checking this out. Thank you for stopping by. We don't really have too many packs going on because there's not a whole lot of new content in the game right now. We'll open one Lucky Leaf pack to end this off, so we at least got something going on here. But make sure to check Team of the Week should be coming out tomorrow, so come back and check this out. Impact player and a Lucky Leaf. See, that's why I probably shouldn't have opened that Lucky Leaf pack. But we'll keep grinding. I'll show you my progress towards Coleman. We're getting a little bit closer. Not a whole lot closer, but a little bit closer here. If we go, we got 100 of 351, so 69 of 331 of 50 towards Coleman. Obviously, we have his card already, if you've been watching the gameplay for that, so we're getting closer to him. I really want to finish this card to add him onto the team. He's definitely an end game player, especially since he's not auctionable, but does give some wicked boosts to the rest of the team. But anyways, thank you for checking this out, and thank you for stopping by. It's been a pleasure as always. Stopde.